Hello everyone, this is just a quick video about the Around the Globe trophy on Grid 2019. So a lot of people seem to be wondering how to get it or how much mileage it takes and how long it takes. So I've been playing this for a while now, so I'll just give you a quick idea. So, right, basically, started off the game, I've done the career, I've done the main career, done all the races, pretty much first attempt on most of them. To do that as well, did a qualifying lap just so you get first place, or close to, so that makes it easier. And I did that for Season 1 and Season 2. So pretty much that is all the career done. So that was all done. At that point, I can't remember where I was as far as prestige goes. I think I'd leveled up to the second, so wanted to prestige. So what I did is I went into the oval track. What I was doing was 3 laps at a time, and just racing the racing line to max out the XP of 5,000. Get a little bit of XP for proximity. So that's about the shortest you can do 2 laps, but you have to make sure you hit the line all the way around both laps. So I did 3, just gives you a bit of leeway. That took anywhere between 500 and 600 goes at 3 laps apiece. That works out to about 1.5 thousand miles, 1,500 miles, or 1,800 miles. So anyway, at that point, that was getting on for 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. At that point, they did the update for the stats. So at that point, I thought I'd have a look, see what my stats were, thinking that I was going to be close. No. So my mileage at that point was 8,300. So that's all the base game done, plus prestiged up to max level as well. So that's basically 1/3 of the mileage. So Around the Globe trophy, which is the circumference of the Earth, which is 24,901 miles. So yeah, 1/3 the way there after pretty much completing everything in game and doing it the shortest way possible. So I went on to going on to the Indy circuit, doing the oval, doing what a lot of other people have suggested. So 99 laps, racing that. What you might want to do as well, this would be with the fastest car, which is the Porsche 91730. Just make sure that you up your gears as well, not gears, it's gearing basically. They'll add 20 mile an hour to the top end of the car, so when you're getting near to the end of the straight, you'll be doing 285 rather than about 265, so just speed things up a little bit. So 99 laps will roughly take an hour of racing or driving, and from what I had left, that equals about 64 99 lap races in order to get this trophy. So it's a lot of driving. If you weren't to play the base game and just do the driving straight off the bat without doing any career, on the oval track with the Porsche, you'll be looking at 100 99 lap races. So that's basically 100 hours driving at fastest speed possible. which equates to just under 10,000 laps. So big old ask. So anyway, I am almost there. So shall have a look. We've got our stats now. I wasn't going to show you 100 hours worth of driving at least. So as you can see, I am about 25 miles off. So that'll equate to about just under 10 laps. So on the oval circuit, which I'm going to do. And that is that. So hopefully this unlocks. So, because it's a lot of effort. Like I said, it's a lot of time. So I've probably put in, at times, probably, well, daily 4 hours. So, because 250 miles takes about an hour. So 4 of those is 1,000 miles. Times that by, well, in my case would have been about 17. Get the idea. So it's taken 2.5 weeks ish just to get to this point. So it's a long way. So right, let's do this. Right, don't do that. I did 17 because we just want to even it down a bit. So we'll do 10 laps, and that should cover me. Now you just pray that it unlocks. So hopefully it unlocks the around the globe trophy. It'll unlock the actual other trophy that I can't think of. In a minute. I'll get there in a minute. Right, start this race. I left the racing line on just because I wanted to add up the racing line. There we go, so the end of a straight I've hit about 285. I'm not going to bother hitting the racing line too much here. Simply because of the amount of driving I've done here already. I think the back of this Porsche has been burned into my retinas, so also yeah, take off any other cars. Really not worth it for what you make on the pass and on the XP when you're doing the leveling up. More often than not they just get in your way and crash you out, so the obvious question is, assuming this unlocks, is it worth it? Well, I'll be happy to get the trophy. Would I do it again? Definitely not. So it's just so many miles. Considering you complete the base game and you've only done a third of the mileage of this trophy. Oh, by the way, I've literally done no online. I've probably played a handful of online games. So probably only comes to about 50 miles, if that. So I wanted to get this done, so I will play online. I think I'm going to have a little break from this game for a bit though, because this is, yeah, it's just so... It's not a hard trophy to get, it is just long-winded. You know, there's no skill involved. just sheer determination, really, and torture. So, shame, really, because it's a fun little racer. I'd say it's the best racer I've ever played, but it's fun. But this trophy does zap a lot of that fun out of it. And I mean, to get this sort of mileage online, it'll take forever. Because you've got short races, you've got slow bends, you've got lobbies in between races, you know, and the odd few long straights. So, whereas this is, you know, you're going as fast as possible. You know, you're not going to do that in online races, and they're so short. So 100 hours minimum if you was just doing this. So I'd probably say 10 times that if you were doing online races, maybe longer. So this is the quickest way. It is boring though, I will warn you, it is boring. But there you go, if you're like me and you don't want to be beaten by this trophy, go for it. Yes, and this is where we find out if Codemasters knows what the circumference of the Earth is. So let's hope it's not the circumference of the Sun, or I'm going to be wasting my time. And there we go. Finally. That is a long time for, well, essentially one trophy. Well, at least it's good in its words, so there we go, 24,901 miles to pop the around the globe trophy. Yeah, it's max prestige, so you don't get any of that one, and you don't get any XP once you've maxed out. It'll show it, but it doesn't add any more. That be that. So hopefully that's all over. There you go, 24,933, so it's over the mileage. I've seen some people showing about, oh, I don't think the mileage is adding up. I think it is. I think it's just a sheer amount of mileage, like I've just shown you. I completed all the base game plus season 1 and 2. Again, all trophies, first time out, so bare minimum. With one qualifying just to make sure, because otherwise you're going to scoot through the pack. So unless you put it on very easy, you know, it makes it difficult. So I did it that way. And maxed out prestige, and like I said, I got to 1/3 of the mileage needed to get that trophy, which was roughly 8,300 miles. So obviously 3 times that is 24,900. So all the rest of that was done via driving Indianapolis around the oval, and yeah, just grinning and bearing it, grind it out. I personally wouldn't recommend it unless you want that trophy, you know, but if you're hardcore, go for it. I would not be doing it again, so it's a lot of grinding for not much payoff. But there we go, so it's my little short video to you, so I'll pop this out on the forum. There you go, make of it what you will. Cheers guys, thanks for watching, bye.